Oh, one more. Woo. The question I get asked the most often is, what do I do for my arms? And you know, the truth of the matter is, usually when you look around the gym and you see someone with an outstanding body part or a body part that stands out from the rest, it's normally genetics. It's usually the wrong person to ask because normally they were born with that body part. You ask someone that has genetically good calves, they can't tell you how they got them because they were born with them. But in my case, my arms were shit. So I've worked my ass off to build these arms up. When I started competing at 15, and I noticed right away my arms were too small. And I was given legs. And people look back at my old contest days, they'll see my legs were enormous. And you know, now I could give a shit about my legs, honestly. But I became obsessed with my arms and trained them every day, trained them every other day, heavy, light, tried everything there was in the world to make my arms grow. And what I finally realized is, for me, what worked the best is squeezing, tensing, flexing, and train them 2 or 3 times a week. Train them more often than any other body part. And for me, just they started growing like crazy. In the beginning, I did, heavy 270-pound curls, heavy skull crushers, just demolished my elbows, my tendons, sore all the time, did nothing for my muscles. So for me, 2-3 times a week, squeezing, tensing, squeezing the muscle, made them grow like crazy. And also on my arm day, that's my high calorie day. So basically I just flood my body with nutrients. So my post-workout shake is insane, 200 grams of carbs, 90 grams of protein. Half an hour later, I go and I eat a huge breakfast, and I'm just flooding my body with nutrients on arm day. So 3 times a week is a high calorie day, specifically on my arm day to make my arms grow. And I've been doing this for probably about 12 years straight. And I just continue to get progress doing this. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I just continue to do this. But normally, you have to shock the body and do different things. You can't do the same thing over and over and over. The body will get used to it and it'll stop growing. But for me, you know what, this has worked, so I just keep doing it. So for arms, try training them 3 times a week. And you know what? I don't think there's no such thing as overtraining. I've met a lot of guys that have came right out of prison that worked their arms every day. When they came out, they had 22, 23-inch arms. Working arms every day with no supplements, no drugs. So that kind of told me something right there. These guys are doing it every day, same body part, and they're growing. So doing it once a week, just not enough. So I started doing it 3 times a week, and my arms just blew up. And I continue to do it. So give it a try.